Hey, what's up there, wonderful young historians? It is December 21st, 2020. It is a Monday. And I'm sure that sounds kind of weird to have like that juxtaposition of the the K-pop music along with the Civil War faces here, but it'll make more sense in a little bit. On this day back in 1843, technically I cheated a little bit. It was actually 2 days ago, but on this day in 1843, A Christmas Carol was published for the first time by Charles Dickens. I just couldn't pass this one up, of course, because I know that you're reading A Christmas Carol, and with this time of year and everything, I couldn't pass up on making sure that we knew that A Christmas Carol was published back in 1843. On this day in 1996, unfortunately, the co-creator of Curious George, Margaret Ray, died. Curious George is that lovable little monkey in the children's story. See, Margaret Ray and her husband, Hans, or H.A. Ray, they were German Jews who were in Nazi Germany when Hitler was rising to power, and they escaped Hitler and the Nazis to get to the United States. At the same time, they were writing up this lovable little children's story that they then released, and it went on to be one of the best-selling children's series of all time. They lived in Massachusetts. She did the writing, and he did the illustrating. So I think I'll probably go and read a little bit of Curious George today, just in honor of Margaret Ray. And here it is. In 2012, Gangnam Style became the first YouTube video to reach 1 billion views. One with a B. There's Psy there. So that's why I had the song, right? Okay, that's enough of that. So the early K-pop rise here when the rest of the world really understood how awesome K-pop music was. Happy birthdays to Jane Fonda. She was 83 years old today. Jane Fonda is an actress, a political activist, an environmentalist. She is a model. She comes from a family of Fondas who are actors. Henry Fonda, Peter Fonda, Bridget Fonda. You can check that all out. She's also the creator of Jane Fonda's Workout, which is the best-selling VHS of all time. You've heard of Netflix. You've heard of DVDs and CDs. Well, this is a VHS, video home system, and this VHS was the best-selling of all time, over 17 million copies. So maybe let's take a pause and just do like a little bit of Jane Fonda Workout in honor of Jane Fonda's birthday. Okay, push your seat back. You're going to have to stand up here.
Before we begin our walk, we're going to do a few minutes of stretches. Check the diagrams in the brochure to make certain you're doing the stretches properly. Begin by holding on to a support. Bend your right knee and extend your left leg straight out behind you with the heel pressing into the floor.
All right. There we go. Everybody loose. All right. Happy birthday, Jane Fonda. Happy birthday to Ray Romano. He was born in 1957. He's 63 years old today. The comedian, actor, screenwriter, most famous for Everybody Loves Raymond, the TV show. He won 3 Emmy Awards for that. He also was the voice of Manny in Ice Age. You might recognize him from that. And happy birthday to Emmanuel Macron. He is the president of France. In fact, the youngest president in French history, 43 years old, Emmanuel Macron. Happy birthday there. Your word of the day is cringe, which is probably what some of you were doing when you did the Jane Fonda workout or maybe saw me dancing to Gangnam Style. Cringe is your code word today. It might also be what you do when you see a face swap between The Rock and Maui. Ooh. Or when you see Kanye West's new shoes. Ew, they look like, I don't know, like super outer space Crocs or something. I don't know. Today, we are going to be covering the Battle of Gettysburg, the Gettysburg Address, and the Emancipation Proclamation. The Battle of Gettysburg is now the new bloodiest battle in U.S. history. And lastly, come to the live lesson today because you know what's happening. You're going to be getting another opportunity to vote on which one of these facial hairs over here I will be choosing. Right now, I look like I could probably fit in with a Zach Brown Band concert, but afterwards, I'll look like I took fashion advice from a weed whacker. So me and this facial hair trimmer right here, we will be on screen tomorrow during the live lesson. Come in today. Make sure that you get a chance to vote. All right, that's it today, everybody. We'll see you next time. Peace.
The lower part of the calf muscle. Again, make sure your toes and knees are pointed straight ahead.